know I'm failing. The world is falling apart and needs healing. Discouraged, the light inside is getting dim. Disgusted by how fellow man treats his kin. Tone, undertone, same blood, same bone. One love, one world, one heart, one home. Let's get it straight now, nobody's safe now. The plague's running rampant through every state now. No bias, the virus got the block on lock. Mentally we already traced in chalk. Vaccine shots, but we lost loved ones. Meanwhile the government's in total dysfunction. Common sense community members demand change. Politics campaign for gain with no brain. The system's scared of us becoming conscious. Let's get together and be monsters, huh?
Ain't no love if you don't love me. If you think that you're above me. And ain't no love for my people. If you think that we're not equal. Speak up now and don't be silent to the violence. Now's the time for love. Take some action, have some compassion.
I seen it all, the ghetto where the wild rose grows. I seen the hills where the champagne flows. I seen rich cats sipping on bubbly. I seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. Unsecured notes, dividend growth. The rich get richer while the poor get broke. Ask the politicers in the three-piece suits if they in it for the love or the loot. To boot, it's true. The freaks come out at night, but the city ain't pretty even in the daylight. Street rugby, no love beat. Now I'm in too deep, praying to the man above me. I seen the promised land firsthand. My third eye, making my mind overstand. It's a test of time, only time will tell. And there's a very thin line between heaven and hell.
Ain't no love if you don't love me. If you think that you're above me. And ain't no love for my people. If you think that we're not equal. Ain't no love if you don't love me. Ain't no love if you don't love me.
Yeah. Right there, right there, right there. Great start to another great episode of Thought Thursday right here on Hip Hop Hour. How the hell y'all doing here today? For those of y'all first time tuning in, welcome. Hip Hop Hour is the greatest radio show podcast on the whole motherfucking planet and in several galactic empires as well too. And you are about to experience that in a great way. Because like I said, this is Thought Thursday. Yeah, I know. I spell the show T.H.O.T. And all my repeat offenders, you already know what it actually is, all right? But for those first-time listeners, let me explain it. T.H.O.T., some of y'all may know, some of y'all may not, is slang for a hoe. It actually stands for that hoe over there. However, whenever you say it, it says thought. However, I decided to make a play on that word because Thought Thursday is about thought-provoking thinking type of tracks, right? And so the word thought, as in thinking thoughts, sounds just like thought, as in that hoe over there. So I decided to work the algorithm a little bit and fuck with people a little bit too. But no matter if you came to hear to Thought Thursday episode of Hip Hop Hour because you wanted to hear great hip hop music or because you thought it was about some hoe shit, either way, I got a great episode for y'all here today, as we do every single day. For those of y'all repeat offenders, like I said, you already know what's up, but the new people, they don't 100% know, so I want to break it down for y'all. Every single day right here at Hip Hop Hour, we release a brand new episode, and each day has a different theme and a different name. On Mondays, it's Music Video Monday. Now, name pretty much speaks for itself on most of our days, but especially that one. And that one is back-to-back music videos, all episode. And I know 95% of y'all or so listen on all the audio platforms. Not very many of y'all check out the YouTube channel, which is all good. But for getting the full experience of Music Video Monday, you gotta go check out Hip Hop Hour's YouTube channel so you can watch not just Music Video Monday episode in the visual form, but every single episode of Hip Hop Hour has a video element to it And all information on how to get over to that YouTube channel is available on hiphophour.net. Make sure y'all go like, share, follow, subscribe, of course. When you're over there, like I said, you can watch all the video episodes, including Music Video Monday. And then you can also go check out the music video playlists that we have over there that have each individual music video from all these great artists in different playlists. Of course, make sure you go like, share, follow, subscribe to them on their individual YouTube channels while you're over there as well, too. Because without these great artists, the show wouldn't exist. So your guys' support of not only the show, I mean, that kind of goes without saying, right? Support the show. But without your support of these great artists directly, they may not continue making music. I mean, the whole point of people making music is not just because they enjoy the expression and the craft of making music. Because I'll tell you personally, as an artist as well, the art form of creating the music and the self-expression and getting stuff off your chest, out of your head, whatever, onto music, wordplay and everything like that, it's great, and it's a love, especially for me personally, and for most of these artists as well too. But artists also produce music for other people to enjoy. Most artists direct most of their tracks to something that hopefully others will enjoy. Now, a lot of times they're getting stuff off their chest, but they're saying it in a way that most people can relate to. And in order to keep on doing that, you got to see progression. And this show right here, Hip Hop Hour, was created to help every single one of these great artists progress, no matter where they're at in their career, in their fan base growth of their hip hop journey, whether they only have a few hundred followers or whether they have tens of thousands of followers, because we got everybody in between all that range right here at Hip Hop Hour. No matter where they are, they still creating great music. And their music videos can be found on Hip Hop Hour's YouTube channel in the music video playlist. So make sure y'all go support them. Like I said, Music Video Monday can mainly be found over on the YouTube. Well, actually, it can be found everywhere, but to get the full experience, you gotta go check out the YouTube, all right? I kind of went off on a tangent on that. Let me get back to what I was talking about. The different days of the week. On Tuesday, you got Titillating Tuesday. Now, that's a fun word right there, but it's also expressing what the Tuesday episodes are about. Tuesday episodes are about upbeat tracks. Then you have What the Fuck Wednesday. Now, What the Fuck Wednesday is designed to make you say what the fuck at least one time. All right, you're either gonna hear the vibes switch up like crazy, or you're gonna hear some crazy tracks or some crazy lyrics in some tracks. You're guaranteed to say what the fuck at least one time on What the Fuck Wednesday, 100%. If you don't, head on over to hiphophour.net. There is a chat option right there on every single page of Hip Hop Hour. Click that, send me a message. Let me know exactly what episode of What the Fuck Wednesday it was that you did not say what the fuck, and I will we'll try to help you work through some of the issues you got. But anyway, then of course you got Thought Thursday, which I already explained to you. Use a bunch of thought-provoking tracks. That's what you're listening to right here, right now. And then we have Free For All Friday. Now that's basically whenever I just take a bunch of the tracks from these great artists, throw them in, mix them all up, whatever happens, happens, boom, done deal. It's great, it's amazing, it's wonderful, it's awesome. But like I said, every single thing you would ever want to find out about Hip Hop Hour can be found over at hiphophour.net. All the streaming platform information, all the music video platform information, everything like that, all found over there at hiphophour.net. And like I said, without these great artists, this show would not be possible. And this show right here was created to help support and promote these great artists. And over on hiphophour.net, we have a whole page devoted to that as well too. Aside from this whole show being created for that, we have the featured artist page over on hiphophour.net. Every single one of y'all need to go check that out right here, right now. I know most of y'all are listening only, so you can go and open up that browser, type in hiphophour.net. Very, very simple. Go over there, check out the featured artist page. Every single one of the great artists you'll hear here today and every single day on Hip Hop Hour have a small little profile right there. Got a little bit of a bio for them, and then links to their social streaming platforms and websites as well. Make sure you go like, share, follow, subscribe to not only HipHop Hour on all the social streaming platforms, everything like that. That goes without being said, like I said. But the featured artist page and this whole show was designed for every single one of y'all to go support these artists. Make sure you go like, share, follow, subscribe to every single one of these great artists on their social streaming platforms, websites, everything. Support the fuck out of them in any and every way possible. Liking and sharing their music and enjoying their music is the best and the easiest and the least expensive way for y'all to support these great artists. All right, I understand not most people don't have a lot of extra money to be, financially supporting artists. That's fine. If you got it, hey, throw them some money. There's all kinds of ways to be able to do it right there in the featured artist page, in their bios. They got all the information for all that stuff. All right, go check them out. And while you're over at hiphophour.net, don't forget about the second greatest page ever created on the internet. The first greatest page is, of course, the featured artist page, but the second greatest page is the discount section over at hiphophour.net. Over 50 companies, including Amazon, not excluding, including Amazon, have partnered with us right here at HipHop Hour to provide every single one of you great products and services that you're already looking for. I ain't trying to sell you shit. All these great companies already provide stuff that you're looking for on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis, however often you go online to buy something. Make sure you go over to hiphophour.net to the discount page before you go buy a single thing online, whether it's a product or a service. We got over 50 companies, like I said, including Amazon, to give you great deals on great products and services that you're looking for. And at the same time, you will help support HipHop Hour without costing you a single bit more. When you use our custom links just by clicking on the page, clicking on the picture, of whatever company you're wanting to go to, it'll take you directly to their site via a custom link for us that's all getting tracked. That way, those companies give us a little bit of a kickback to help us continue supporting and promoting all these great artists you'll hear today and help grow HipHop Hour's fan base, so more people just like you continue listening right here to HipHop Hour and supporting the fuck out of these great artists, which in turn grows the fan base of all these great artists. And that's the mission right here at HipHop Hour. So make sure you go over to hiphophour.net for any and everything about HipHop Hour, especially the featured artist page. And on the side too, don't forget about that discount page. Anyway, like I said, I got a great show for y'all here today. It's Thought Thursday, and I even got a little bit of my own thoughts at the end of the show today, because I like doing that, especially on Thought Thursday. Some days I'll randomly have my own thoughts and I'll just let it go, because it's kind of a therapy for me as well too. Like I said, I'll create my own music as well. I'll tell you all about that later on. I don't like putting my information out there on the front and foremost, because this show is not about promoting myself. This show right here is created to promote all these great artists. So if I do talk about my own music in detail, I say it at the end of the show. But anyway, like I said, I got a little bit of my thoughts at the end of the show right here for y'all today, so stay tuned for that. Either way, bunch of great tracks right here, right now for y'all. Make sure y'all crank it the fuck up right here. Another great episode of Thought Thursday. Let's go.
The world's getting so crowded. It's looking like I'm gonna need private jet, fly my way round it, just to fly my way round it. Blowing smoke's got me thinking, oh no, what's up with this planet? Got me thinking, what's happened to this place? Look at the way things are going, can't stand it. I think it's time we change. These are some pressing times, blessings and signs. And that's why I'm trying to find a place for some peace of mind. Cause these are some pressing times, blessings and signs. And that's why I'm trying to find, maybe it's just all in the mind. Feed us false information so how can we face the facts? Mass incarceration of the brothers from the flats, and all that time they take away from us we're never getting back. Even when we're not inside the prison, trust me, we're subtract. Brains been restrained, guess I'm running round strapped. Can't even cross the borders with the rucksack on my back. If I swim across the channel I ain't never coming back. And wherever I end up I'll adapt. Even though the world's getting so crowded, it's harder good to find our way. It's looking like I'm gonna need private jet, fly my way round it, so we can see brighter days. My weeds got me thinking, I don't know what's up with this planet. We don't treat life the same. I mean, look at the way things are going, can't stand it. I think it's time we change. The world turns, too much paper to earn. How many acres of trees sitting in banks we could burn? I'm in the forest with the ferns till my mind returns. Holding the meds with these herbs, cause that's the way that I learn. I'm from the tribes, stripped to paradise, I will survive. They're licking all the prophets down, I'm meant to keep them all alive. Know the skies, the time of awakening has arrived. Cause these are some pressing times. Lessons, blessings and signs. And that's why I'm trying to find a place with some peace of mind. Cause these are some pressing times. Lessons, blessings and signs. And that's why I'm trying to find. Maybe it's just all in my mind. The world's getting so crowded. Yeah, fly my way around it. Just to fly you out. Thinking, oh no, what's up with this planet? What's up with this? Look at the way things are going, can't stand it.
Heavy weights on my chest, had to get them off. And I don't really know what the hell I'm on. But at least I was what I said I was. Never stopped, never did, but nearly broke that shell I'm in. Raw power measured in drips of adrenaline. Putting in the time, but never to your benefit. A lesson that you might learn harshly. Thought you in the driver's seat, life turned sharply. Might turn nasty, angel turned demon. Love turned hate for the same absurd reason. Friends seem distant, still they'll probably say the same about me. But this ain't about me, it's about us. It's about belief and about trust. About dedication and about love. And about the connections for which we live. You see the synergy, the limits are a myth.
Yeah, by your estimation I would never get any. Life's like final destination part 20. Heard the world is over every year through my telly. Got me spilling out from young like a DJ Welly. But the things you go through just prepare me. Wanna compare me, pull strings, trying to scare me. I'm trying to unlearn. New fire for the ones burned. Said the right now, what you concern? Looking different from the road that I once turned. Dunce, hold money, but respect never once earned. The mic's my lifesaver. It starts beeping when the sight's danger, touching everybody like a high raver. I'm 10 pingers, 2 bitches on the speaker. Do my diligence for those that couldn't reach her. I put my hand out, hope that you can get up, try and stand out. Know enough is going how it's planned out.
As we connect with the skills we perfect, be persistent, seek within your deeper thinking. It's a cold world, here's the icebreaker. The right choice might be a lifesaver. Remember the late night capers, putting words on the page, now it's fly paper. You can laugh now, cry later. The right choice might be a lifesaver.
Think wise, right on paper. Let ink dry froze in the moment that I try to save her. It's not you, it's I who is my savior. I'm on a good thing, no sin now, try later. Win now, collect the prize, that's major. It's more life, more time in this place. Just doing what I love, bringing in a buzz. Independent to the death, yet forever we level up. Powers unfathomed so no one could measure us. Starling, balance and flammable when I crush mag. Incomparable, palpable, shine bright like sunlight. Man stay crazy, popping like gunfights. Wanna harmonize, but right now feels like any day, any place, anytime heads might run right. So I gotta pray, elevate each day for my son's life.
Yo, been about a bit, mine stayed out a bit. Remember it with a song like the alphabet. Always looking for something but I haven't found it yet. Disconnect but then return for my pound of flesh. Cut it out, if they won't then you cut them off. Give a fuck, no love lost. Real ones stay connected like no time's passed. Any beef been squashed, only snakes getting binned off. Cause life flips you around like a spin wash till the pin drops on your head, then the spin stops. Not quite sure which way's up, but still head there. Hum a little tune, something like we'll get there. No one to help, sometimes grafted. Green grass, these bags, sunshine, laughed it. Quick footwork, sometimes you gotta pass backwards, then fast track up the wing, and this is target practice.
As we connect with the skills we perfect, be persistent, seek within your deeper thinking. It's a cold world. Here's the icebreaker. The right choice might be a lifesaver. Remember the late night capers, putting words on the page, now it's fly paper. You can laugh now, cry later. The right choice might be a lifesaver.
Lights, what?
Do not attempt to adjust your radio.
While the planet's population doing the two-step, ahead lock the devil and deliver the suplex. Jackhammer, who's next? Flashing your new crepes. While the government fucks us all like group sex. Yummy like a piece of cake, deliver kids with Pizzagate. Sick and twisted like a figure eight with poison dinner plates. Never try and gaslight me, cause I incinerate. These imitations liberate your bitches, face with killer mates. Freedom of speech, I'll tell you what I wanna. I'm the leader that they're gonna follow, motherfucker. Nadi piade parami, alla mierda al gabbiano when I uppercut ya. I'm the one that can never tell no. When we hit rock bottom, I'ma drop the elbow. Snitches hit stitches like the street and jail code. Say it's time for JD to conform, but hell no. While the whole world dance with the devil, I'll be on a level. The way they say David's like Goliath with a pebble. I do it with the bass and the treble. I do it with the bass and the treble. I do it with the bass and the treble. In the gym, I smash more plates than the Greeks do. Introvert coming out my shell like seafood. Expressing my extreme views whilst my tea brews. Don't be rude, pass my tinfoil crown if you believe news. I'm the king of the hidden knowledge. Stick your college, JD, a whole lot more than just a killer tonic of Ahas, Paras, Sacrificadas. Following the flock, but you'll be crying like you didn't want it. El coño, los hijos de puta. Despierta, turn off these computers. If you're down with the G-code, salute. Yeah, surrounded by snakes, but me, no Medusa. Put a great big rock in my slingshot and swing lock. Something like your wifey on this cock. Jack and the beanstalk, chop down the giant. The 1% are out of time, throwing my wristwatch. While the whole world dance with the devil, I'll be on a level. The way they say David's like Goliath with a pebble. I do it with the bass and the treble. I do it with the bass and the treble. I do it with the bass and the treble.
Lights, what?
Made it work on these curves. Came up off a verse. Still that kiddie with the words. Had to really get it heard. I sit and I learn, still picture the worst. They hoping I slip and it hurts. That's why these bridges get burned. I ain't fucking with him, it sits with his word. Word, what's the word? Got a pretty chick up in the burbs. My homie still with his work. Been away since kids did dirt. And I guess shit's been worse. I need time to think and observe. Too much of the drink got me sinking and slurred. Some things I never could quit. With a pen I rip what it's worth. And I've been on the brink, but I swerve. Now we writing. Day and night I've been fighting. With a pad and pen I get violent. Shining, actually man's blinding. Then man try undermining. Look at the mountain I'm climbing. And it's all about time. With the rhyme I'm putting in work and trying. This year grinding, fuck all your guidance. All mine really did mad, it's still on the flyers. Even though at times I've been skiving. On the low with your hoe and she vibing. Homie the dope and the sirens. Cold as the snow that the homie providing. If you want notes, gotta know where to find them. But we're not the same. My soul wants diamonds. Like, we're not the same. We ain't. Still know what I need, so I'm sowing these seeds. Should've grown me a dream. Got hopes of the team on the boat overseas. Just me and my G's. Still go with the breeze. We're focused on peas. I know where it lead. I know what I need. I know what I need. Still know what I need, so I'm sowing these seeds. Should've grown me a dream. Got hopes of the team on the boat overseas. Just me and my G's. Still go with the breeze. We're focused on peas. I know where it lead. I know what I need. I know what I need.
Everything you are still taking. It's true. I mean, where would the whole Western world be without Africa? Our cocoa, our timber, our gold, our diamonds, our platinum, our whatever. Everything you are is us. I am not saying it, it's a fact. And in return, for all of this, what have we got? Nothing.
It's a crazy world out here right now. Sometimes it feels like it's coming to an end. All we can do is try to dodge the jinx, man. It seems like it's a world without care. Without care, lacking empathy, trapped in the dragon's lair. Gradually brainwashed, races, hatred, sacred scriptures, ancient scrolls are tainted. Ruled by dark entities and warlords, hordes of orcs that march into Mordor. Porn hubs and dirty ticket stubs, chubby Maccadees munching fucks. Food junkies, no luck, served up, kids perved up, devil the supper's a burner. Hole in the world, diseases cause carnage. Mental illness is harming, young and old are broken, minds and hearts are choking. The unspoken, struggling to pay bills, so depressed, so stressed, no sense. The system is bogus. World without care. World without care. World without care. Media outlets affect us daily. Mood concentration, levels not being creative. Politicians, life with the teeth. The news on TV, underline with the sea. Separate the strong from the weak. The longer we sleep, the more they fuck with our dreams. The weak can rise and seek to find what's being hidden underneath and in between the lines. No containment, raping of minds through mindless entertainment, the taking of lives. Sports plagued by cheats, corrupt music industries, pedophiles in charge of the movie scene. It's a disease, a virus with no cure. Like HIV, hospitals run like businesses, sharing infos and IDs, lost our privacy. Hooked up to networks like IVs, iRobots rise up, no REM sleep. I am legend and you are me, and I am free. Don't get lost inside the machine like IT. Not tech geeks, no VIP. Being an MC, my destiny since 15. Open your eyes, then you can see past the LEDs and 5G conspiracies. A world without care. A world without care.
nation,
World without
a
care.
whole continent,
World without
can
care.
live forever
World without
on
care.
aid.
World
And
without
I
care.
think aid is in, we are
World without
in
care.
Africa. We are in danger.
World's crying out, fighting back, feeling the pigeon like the rise of the crabs. Living stripping transparency, honesty. On the best currency, the lies are whack. A world without care is a rotten place. Forgotten states with horror scenes created by horrid men. Demonic cravings, pain sustained over the ages. Undercover agents. A world without care. 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 World without care. World without care. World without care.
A kind of policy that is wrong. I think that it humiliates our people. The people in the villages have not asked anybody to go around begging on their behalf.
This song is called SOS, and this is basically everything I've been going through for the past couple of years and recent that I'm trying to put into a song. So here we go.
Yo, 7 babies, I must be crazy. And got the nerve to still want a lady, and still got the nerve to take a break and fucking lazy. I'm feeling extra self-aware lately. My confidence is waving, I don't feel like I can do this. My life is too chaotic, I can't focus on the music. Stay away from love, cause I don't wanna fall into it. Yeah, no, I don't wanna fall into it. My main lady deserve the best, but I keep fucking up the flow. And when we on the high, I just remind her about the lows. And when she feels secure, she get reminded by the hoes that I may never change, it might be best for her to go. No, wait a minute, cause I can't live without you, I admit it. So every time you leave, I try to pivot, but I know everybody got their limit. So here I am, Mr. Trouble, can you take me as I am? But even if you can't, I know I gotta be a man. I know I need to change, I'm doing everything I can. If shit don't go as planned, then I'll make another plan. Here I am, Mr. Trouble, can you take me as I am? But even if you can't, I know I gotta be a man. I know I need to change, I'm doing everything I can. If shit don't go as planned, then I'll make another plan. Yo, I must be crazy, and got the nerve to make another baby. And I ain't even saving, cause I can't afford to save. Damn, how the fuck am I gon' raise them? It seem like I be busy, but it feel like I be chillin'. My baby mamas trip whenever they get in their feelings. My homies keep on dying, I can't deal with all these killings. Man, I guess I need a couple million. My homeboy, he be out to call the bullet to his head. I'm glad my bro alive, but now they got him in the feds. I wish my niggas chillin', put that beef and shit to bed. But you know how that shit go, it's always easy being said. Yeah, I can't blame him. I can give him good advice, but I can't change him. I can pray the homie safe, but I can't save him. If they ever did me dirt, I just forgave them. So here I am, Mr. Trouble, can you take me as I am? But even if you can't, I know I gotta be a man. I know I need to change, I'm doing everything I can. If shit don't go as planned, then I'll make another plan. Here I am, Mr. Trouble, can you take me as I am? But even if you can't, I know I gotta be a man. I know I need to change, I'm doing everything I can. If shit don't go as planned, then I'll make another plan.
Yeah. This is called SOS, aka Trouble Man.
I don't God fear. Fuck your God, I'm fucking God here. Huh? You possess the same traits as the woman you came out of. Explains why you speak with your mother's tongue. When they try to disrespect you or your culture, you turn vulture in patois. Speak in your mother tongue. Yes, only God you serve, so their validation stays invalid. No, you don't mess with these brothers like your mother's son. Don't get too close, keep it cordial like elderflower. And on Sundays you bring flowers to your elders. Go and give it to your mother's mum. You turn up late every time to the turn up with gin and tonic in your mother's rum. Overseas you were birthed by a queen, but over here they don't give a fuck where your mother's from. Hands up, nigga. Better go hammer, bet it won't jam when video cam flicker. And yeah, I know you people, they can't stand me. If things get out of hand, cut off your hands and say you weren't driving on hands free. But now you can, your hands free. Just throwing up these character descriptions like I'm Stan Lee. Cut, black if you move, that's my plan A. So anything you wanted to achieve, turn that shit to plan B. By default, I don't like you. Your childhood is mine, and tell your parents that their adulthood is mine too. FedEx swarm won't say shit in front of red dots. This ain't no fucking TEDx talk.
Snap it so they know it's real. Open casket so the world reveals. Imagine how your parents feel. R.I.P. to all my Emmett Tills. Snap it so they know it's real. Open casket so the world reveals. Imagine how your parents feel. R.I.P. to all my Emmett Tills.
Mr. Officer, if I had the virus, I would call for sure. That's my only recourse. This land I should divorce because of the hell that I call from ya. Don't matter if I know my rights, right? Cause we still be losing all them fights, right? Your heart's blacker than the Harlem Nights, right? And I knew I was in danger the first second I saw them lights. You only serve and protecting your own. And I was only a second from home. A left turn in a couple blocks. You let off more than a couple shots. I was just reaching for my registration. And then you reach without hesitation. And now there's no turning back. Why is everything turning black? He said, prayer hand emojis, God bless the dead. All our soldiers are in jail, all the rest are dead. Guess they're trying to kill a threat before it can form. One day there will come a historical storm. We just waiting for the right time. I just hope it happens in our lifetime. And they can see how these limits feel. This is for the soul of Emmett Till, for real.
Snap it so they know it's real. Open casket so the world reveals. Imagine how your parents feel. R.I.P. to all my Emmett Tills. Snap it so they know it's real. Open casket so the world reveals. Imagine how your parents feel. R.I.P. to all my Emmett Tills.
You're woke and I'm never tired. I guess we both resist arrest. I suggest you don't resist arrest unless you seek your death. Greet oppressed with beef and heat invest. I'll be discreet instead. On a calm day, pull up in you and your cute fiance. Or maybe I'll just wait until your I do's. Or maybe I'll just wait until you fall asleep in drive-thrus. Or maybe I'll just wait until you're en route to that party. Or maybe I'll just wait until you're walking home from school. Or maybe we'll surround you while you're playing by the pool. Or maybe I just found you like that. Or maybe I just tamper with the footage so it looks like I found you like that. Maybe I'm possessive, can't pull it once, you know I'm extra, so I have to shoot excessive to make sure your indentation outlines the leather and the sweat ring your baby mom's expecting, but the baby of your mother wasn't expecting to get flipped in his ride. Fuck justice, fuck all your marches and petitions you sign. Those peaceful protests haven't given me peace of mind, so I still pull up with the peace to your mind. I don't guard fear, fuck your God, I'm fucking God here. Madness in your circle, already at a disadvantage. Because you're off-white, you should have married Virgil. The only ones harmed, knowing damn well we were the only ones armed. Maybe I lied, maybe you cried. Innocent, while I planted something hot in your lap. And maybe she tried, or maybe we bribed. Some eyewitnesses go away when there's cash. Paid protection, paid suspension. Some colleagues do their job right, but only ones they always fail to mention. Stand up, don't bother, chokehold on arrest, and you too will be a goner. What's a palaver, swallow shots like you Jaeger. The same ones you call on when you need a savior. The system has and always will be rigged in my favor, so I'm going on a cruise now. Later. The system has and always will be rigged in my favor. Huh?
Snap it so they know it's real. Open casket so the world reveals. Imagine how your parents feel. R.I.P. to all my Emmett Tills. Snapping so they know it's real. Open casket so the world reveals. Imagine how your parents feel. R.I.P. to all my Emmett Tills.
Every man has his house. Listen to my story. Yeah. Man of the house. Listen up, I got a story to tell. Listen. And I can write a book on my whole life. 1988, I had my goals right. Straight out the womb on a mission. To my loved ones, see me in the tomb, I'm just living. At age 5, I was coming up. We was all playing ball. All of the girls was playing double dutch. I helped them out with a swing once in a while. Kind of a sinister child. At age 9, at my mind, curious with the Lord. Monkey see, monkey do. I was curious, George. At age 11, Pops told me I succeed. I ain't know what that meant yet, but I had to believe. And Moms took me out of school when the towers fell. Before I heard the sound of the bell, life threw me in the corner with a ring. You understand some way. I always knew I'd be the man someday. I'm the man of the house.
Life threw punches, had to figure it out. Took hits, but I never went down. Made a way, mama, look at me now. That's right, I'm the man of the house. I'm a king, so I lead and I never back down. I'm the man taking care of things now. Made a way, papa, look at me now. That's right, I'm the man of the house.
Summer of 02, ready for the next chapter. Man, that started my stress factor. Never bullied in my life, let's get that shit straight. On freshman Fridays, they was copping my mixtape. And that's the truth, posted up in high school. Blinded by the stalls, even became the hall monitor. I made a sale and scream, no running in the halls. Half class not present in the room, I know a test is coming soon. 06 to the cap and gown on for the 8th grade. With all this time on my hands, how can I maintain? Same day as graduation, had a stoop session. Left the booth, skipped down Kaiser and walked down 7th. You know I'm rolling up, I'm only 19, I'm thinking that I know too much. I'm telling you the road is rough. You'll understand some way. I always knew I'd be the man someday. I'm the man of the house.
Life threw punches, had to figure it out. Took hits, but I never went down. Made a way, mama, look at me now. That's right, I'm the man of the house. I'm a king, so I lead and I never back down. I'm the man taking care of things now. Made a way, papa, look at me now. That's right, I'm the man of the house.
Apartment with the fellas and back home with the fam. At 21, I was feeling like the man. I was ready for bars. Always took my shot, ducking my first charge. Chronic pain when I told her my first call. Time passed, and it's like the coming of Christ. My nephew was born, and I met the love of my life. Can't believe I lost my pops though. My hero in heaven, ducking every pothole. Can see him with my eyes closed. He was the man of the house. If you a real one, you won't understand, man. Listen to my story. Time for a celebration. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man, the man of the house, 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 yeah.
Life threw punches, had to figure it out. Took hits, but I never went down. Made a way, mama, look at me now. That's right, I'm the man of the house. I'm a king, so I lead and I never back down. I'm the man taking care of things now. Made a way, papa, look at me now. That's right, I'm the man of the house. I'm the man of the house. Yeah. I'm the man of the house.
Where you were is like where you were. It's like you supposed to be here though. Yeah. I don't remember much about the downtime. Homie, see how is life like a down climb? That don't make sense to me. Standing on the corner playing Russian roulette. He got a knife, he got a 9. This nigga tucking the tech. I don't pretend to know it all just because I'm a vet. My life is actually a tragedy, I'm fucking upset. It would be nice if the knife was for cutting the check instead of cutting the neck. That's what hustlers get. Broken down, standing in the rain though. No umbrella and no raincoat. Trying to make my chain glow. Coming from a a past where everything is crooked. Everybody is pitching where OGs is cooking. Everybody is sipping and smoking trees is goody. I'm just in a hoodie like, oh geez, I couldn't. My past looking like a bone full of fractures. I'm just in a zone full of actors. I'm just in a zone tucking chrome, hoping I don't see no action. Laying all alone on this mattress, my mind doing backflips. When I was young, they used to steal my bike. My brother Eddie would go and fight and get it back. R.I.P. to you, though, I'm still feeling that. Every step I take, everywhere I live, I deal with that. Crack hope, shouted, sitting in this hallway, watching my back, thinking I'm hoping that they don't smoke, shouted. Bootleggers like, what type of gun you tote, shouted. Keep your eyes open, they come for your throat, shouted. If you getting money, pretend like you broke, shouted. Keep it tucked away and never off in your coat, shouted. The air is thick out here, sometimes you choke, shouted. You will never see a corner clean, there ain't no soap, shouted. If you ain't living the dream, better have hope, shouted. I'm just a kid trying to float, shouted.
We die, we're trying to fly. We live, we die. All that we want is to touch the sky, the sky, the sky.
Reaching in my backpack, I got my rhymes in my mind. Fuck, scratch that. Throw a couple keys by the threes in my knapsack like Tip say. Shouted blowing up my phone cause she Tip say. I'm just trying to get out of this state of mind. I hate the grind, but this time I gotta make the climb. Bending over backwards trying to help till I break my spine. You better ask about me, nigga, if you think I'm lying. Always on the go, you gotta know that I can't get behind. See a couple cribs, fast cars, and I wish it's mine. I ain't talking women anytime I say this bitch is fine. I'm talking dollar signs, dollar signs. Like a broke stripper partner, I gotta grind. Just in case the situation tighten, it get out of line. I'm in preparation for a lot of shine. I heard a couple of your rhymes, they ain't hot as mine.
We die, we're trying to fly.
We live, we die. All that we want is to touch the sky, the sky, the sky.
No matter where we're fierce, we must face the moment of truth, baby.
Yo, the landscape's competitive. We all just wanna best each other. Word to combat, I see the world in technicolor. Come to think, I just wanted them to accept the brother. Now I just care less, that's something I would self-discover. I left my fear right by the wayside. A slave mind, got a paid job, riding the wave of the baseline. Gray skies and rain, great time for climate change. The future looking promising, alive and I'ma honor it. Chronicle my life, this my audio biography. Peers dropping like dominoes, guess I'm an anomaly. Stubborn to a fall, I don't listen to the non-believers. Bye Felicia, your service is no longer needed. Dreaming to a fall, I'm a king, true or false. That's a label anyways, I'm grown to evolve. If truth gets all back in school as a youth I fought. I felt I had something to prove and I was food for thought. Moved to New York like a blank slate, living with a Polish girl. Rented out a room and now your man straight. Got my feet wet, broke bed, I didn't sleep well. Then I did a song with a member from the D-Seps. Rest in peace Sean, that stays embedded in my gratitude. Adapted, grew faster, just doing what I had to do. Cause I remember when I had nothing and wasn't moving. Trust in my gut, jumped off a cliff, it was nothing to it. Tomorrow's not promised, and there's levels like double entendres. Watching what I feed my subconscious. It's a slow process through the years. I came, I saw, I conquered. The truth is, tomorrow's not promised, and there's levels like double entendres. Watching what I feed my subconscious. It's a slow process through the years. I came, I saw, I conquered. My vulnerabilities displayed for all the world to see. Close my eyes, noticing I got the universe to me. That I didn't learn from studies at universities. You'll never score if you keep shooting a rock nervously. Evangelion, terrestrial, pedestrian, that's meta. I'm riding my Mecca like an equestrian. That's Neo-Genesis, fighting against the prejudice. Money you make, IRS will get 30% of it. An immigrant whose family came for a better life. Me death at night, the next day resurrected till I get it right. Page 64, stickers on my vision board. My spirit animals align like the house of Gryffindor. Friendship come and go, some die, some grow. Barely time on earth to leave a mark, then it's time to go. So I'm putting forward my best foot on my Westbrook. They're strictly disregarding the guidelines from the textbook. Deceptive left hook, vibe and weave, stop and breathe. Slowly building my empire like Constantine. Form the proper team of futuristic thinkers till we super rich on some Cuban link wisdom. But it goes beyond accumulating figures. We treasure the experience. If you anything like us, that means you're hearing this. My soul indigenous, staring out of staircases in the city, handling my problems like the mirror faces. Look in the mirror, tomorrow's not a promise. And there's levels like double entendres. Watching what I feed my subconscious. It's a slow process through the years. I came, I saw, I conquered. The truth is, tomorrow's not a promise. And there's levels like double entendres. Watching what I feed my subconscious. It's a slow process through the years. I came, I saw, I conquered.
Still getting mine. No matter the year, no matter the place, no matter the time.
Cause tomorrow ain't promised to me. Nothing's ever promised tomorrow today.
Still getting mine. No matter the year, no matter the place, no matter the time.
Cause tomorrow ain't promised to me. Nothing's ever promised tomorrow today.
Righteous vibes on a rhyme that'll leave you crying for a sequel. Page my easel to ease my evil. I'm painting see-through the pain I've been through. Relate to the phrase to your Hades. You don't be bait. Jakes on a beat, you a man for the peace, dude. Soul stays fucking with rap, I won't redo. All over the map, I'm backwards, swag like a visu. Capture the key to the door of the game, so I've been through. Raising the stakes on a plate, escalate like beef stew. Let's commemorate people that we've lost, integrating deep moods. Yeah, that's free food too. You ain't bought it, but I did teach you. Saying shit like I can't afford it, manifesting your own poorness. I'll be balling, tax on all this. Rap recording, passions calling. Travels dawning, smash performing. Always flying or sat or stalling. All the time I cram it all in. Every other second sunner. Meditate on how I'm walking, how I'm talking, what I'm on, and how I'm forming. All the forces that will orbit. All the four walls of my fortress and my border. All the torture cause contortions cross the border. Cause it's calling, hey. Sunny mornings, I pray for sunny mornings. Through the rain, I'll persevere, and every day one sunny mornings. Sunny mornings, I pray for sunny mornings. Through the rain, I'll persevere, and every day one sunny mornings. Sunny mornings, sunny mornings, sunny mornings, sunny mornings. Alright, okay, okay, alright, okay, okay, alright, okay, okay, alright, okay, okay. Looking outside for the sunshine, but right now it's dark. Good thing man's got fire in the belly and I got that spark. Can't see the way for the jungle, don't worry, cut that path. Make way for the lab workers, cause we've come to work upon the earth, cause it's getting marked by these drugs. Every other second, son, it's like it's always getting worse. 200 species about to die today, I feel disturbed. So why we consuming like there's no tomorrow? Eating like our legs are hollow, trying to fly like dying swallows. Burning fossil fuels and forests, swiping right, fuck and follow. But there's hardly love or honor, no surprise our mothers bothered. Trying to do a fucking wanna turn us all to dust in a second. Without no trouble, brother or sister, I'll be passively aggressive in this message till you fix up. Before this shit goes tits up, some hustlers trying to make quick bucks. The PM's messing our ends up, and we can't seem to do shit cause like sunny mornings, I pray for sunny mornings. Through the rain, I'll persevere, and every day one sunny mornings. Sunny mornings, I pray for sunny mornings. Through the rain, I'll persevere, and every day one sunny mornings. Sunny mornings, sunny mornings, sunny mornings, sunny mornings. Alright, okay, okay, alright, okay, okay, alright, okay, okay, alright, okay, okay.
Right there. Another great episode of Thought Thursday. How the hell did y'all like that show here today? As always, like, share, follow, subscribe to HipHop Hour, of course. Put your comments, if there is a comment section, which there's only a couple platforms I was thinking about the other day. There's only a couple platforms where you actually have a comment section where you can let me know what you thought about today's episode. The rest of it, you're going to go to hiphophour.net to go ahead and, send me a message. Let me know what you thought about today's show. Head on over to socials, make a post about it, whatever you want to do. Tag HipHop Hour, of course. I wanted to share a couple of thoughts with you real quick before the end of the show. You know, it is Thought Thursday, and on the show here today, we had a lot of great content. As always, of course, but every single one of these artists in the tracks here today, they were really saying some thought-provoking type of shit. And I know a lot of people, I know about the 90-10 rule, okay? So the 90-10 rule, for those of y'all who don't know, basically essentially says 90% of people are, for lack of a better term, they're drones, all right? Go along to get along. They just kind of go with the system. They may bitch about it, but they really just fall victim to everything. There's different levels of the 90%. However, in general, they don't really break outside of their conditioning, right? You know, so the other 10% are those who are not within any box at all. The only box they're within is the 10% box, but that's about it. And they're classified as that because they don't fit any mold at all. They do their own thing. Anytime they see an obstacle, they figure out a different way to fucking alleviate that obstacle. They don't use standard ways as most people. You know, and it's called conditioning. And I sit there and think about it. I'm like, why is it called conditioning? Well, they condition you to do something. They train you. It's a form of training. But also when you think about hair conditioner, right? You know, you got shampoo, you got conditioner, right? So you got hair conditioner. What does conditioner do? Well, it softens and it relaxes what was previously hard and not relaxed. See, 10% of people are not conditioned. They are hard. They are not relaxed. 90% of people have been conditioned. They have been softened. They have been relaxed out of a primal state. See, if you look at what primal, primitive man and woman, if I say primal man, I'm talking about human. You know, I'm not talking about men or women. Because it's not exclusive to just men or women. It's both of them. I know that's kind of, I'm not going to go down that. I mean, that's kind of a spite thing to say, man and woman and only them, you know, but whatever, fuck them. What I'm trying to say is, you look at primal humans, their main goal was survival and procreation and trying to have extra to where they can survive any deficit that may come for them. So you look at primal human, all right? Let's say they're living in a cave, okay? Let's say that they haven't built a shelter yet. They're just living in the caves or something similar, right? So they're living in the cave, and every day they go out and they forage for food. They may hunt for food. They bring it back to their cave. And they use things in different ways to help them not only survive and procreate, but also to thrive. And primal man they planned ahead because they knew, and it had been passed down from generations, but they've also seen it in their own life. They knew that tomorrow wasn't promised, and tomorrow wasn't going to be the same as today or yesterday. Every day can be and will be different. And what they did was they learned how to store food and other resources. They learned how to make weapons and different type of clothing for different weather. They learned how to read the lay of the land. They also learned how to protect themselves against predators by storing their food away in a certain way, or protecting their area in a certain way to keep predators out. It was all about survival. And 10% of people still have that. However, they operate in a modern state of technology and innovation and lifestyle. See, 10% of people, they go out every day and they hunt for their needs and their wants. And they worry about thriving and planning ahead as far as possible. They try to gather as much resources, real resources, to where whenever there happens to have some kind of catastrophe, whether it's weather related or economy related or health related or whatever the situation is, they try to prepare for everything. Because see, that's what primal human did. They knew that the weather was going to be changing. You never know what could happen. They knew that they might end up getting sick. They might get attacked and eaten by a predator. They might fall and hurt themselves or just randomly die. They knew that they might run into a patch where they have a hard time getting their food, whether it's hunting or gathering. And modern 10% humans do that same thing. They know the economy may fail. They know this or that may happen. They know it may be a little while before they can get some more money. So they try to stock up on assets and valuables and plan ahead. But 90% of people don't. 90% of people are reactionary. 90% of people go day to day just in whatever job that they're in. And they don't think about the future of what if they live at or beyond their means. So if they have any loss of income, they're freaking out. Because they got this bill or that asset that is at risk if they don't pay their financial obligations. They may have to decrease their lifestyle. And people don't like to decrease their lifestyle. People only like increase. See, 10% of people are not conditioned to live that kind of life. And it has been conditioned. Humans have been conditioned to where they form an unnatural dependence on so many different things. You know, natural dependence is on food, water, air. Unnatural dependence are on financial systems and our wants in life, not our needs. But the conditioning that has been brought upon us and that affects 90% of us has us locked in a state of servitude, of dependence. Just think about it. Do you have the ability to withstand any storm? If you were not able to go to work for 1 or 2 paychecks, what would happen? What would happen if you missed a month's worth of paycheck, however you get paid? Would you be sitting here freaking out? Because you're like, oh shit, I only have a few days worth of food and I have $0 right now. Not to mention all these other bills that I gotta pay, or I'm gonna have late fees, or I'm already kind of running a little bit behind on some shit, so they may end up, things may get repossessed, shut off, whatever. But just think about the basic necessity, like food. How many of you could go a month without worrying about getting any more food? Do you have a month's worth of something to eat every day? It doesn't have to be a buffet, obviously. Because if, when times get tough, you learn to ration, right? But can you eat something every day for a month if you had no income, no ability to go to the store? If so, then you might be part of the 90%. Now, whether or not you want to get out of that or not, that's completely up to you. That's a talk you need to have with yourself, not a talk I need to have with you. See, 10%ers, we plan ahead. And I say we because I am one of them. I may not be the most financially successful as of right now, but what I do have, I try to put into action and into work for me. I have over a month worth of food to feed myself. Bare minimum. My bills are paid. And if I go a month without having any income, I will be fine. I will be able to bounce back. But it wasn't always like that. And honestly, I'm barely at that level. Every day I get better and better and further away from that. But it's all about breaking your conditioning. A lot of times when people say break your conditioning, they're talking about like a mental conditioning to some political ideology or maybe even a theology, right? A religion or something. But I'm talking about breaking your conditioning to dependence on anyone or anything. Break your conditioning. That's my message. Take a step back. Turn off all inputs, as many as you can turn off. Turn them off. Obviously, if you have kids or a significant other or whatever, in your house at all times, you can only turn off so much, right? But turn off all the news and the media and everything. Should turn off HipHop Hour for a few. And actually think with no distractions. And be like, hey, am I living the life I want to live? Or am I living a life that somebody else wants me to live? Am I unquestionably, massively dependent on others? Or do I have a substantial portion of independence where I can gather from myself the resources that I need? Even if it's only 40, 50% of what I need, I can still go out and gather it myself. Or are you sitting there saying, man, I could barely even probably gather 10% of what I need if push comes to shove. I'm dependent as fuck. Once you realize what state you're in, it's up to you to try to plan a way out. And if you truly are a 10%er, even if you're stuck in one of these situations where you're stuck like the 90%, but you have a 10% mind state, you will be able to figure out a path out of it, and you will actually take that path and get out of it. So many of the 90%ers may bitch about where they're at, may talk about wanting to get out. Some may even plan a little bit on how to get out. But none of them take the steps needed. And if they do start taking any steps, they'll take a couple steps, and as soon as they see difficulty, they'll stop. Or, on the flip side, as soon as they may push through a little bit of difficulty, and as soon as they see a little bit of reward, they'll stop. They won't keep going. Because they are conditioned. Break your conditioning, people. And then, every single one of you who's tuning in here today, I believe every single one of y'all are a 10%er. Plan your exit and take those steps. And don't fucking stop taking those steps. Because every single step you take, there will be more steps needed. They will keep getting added on. Every step you take, there's always going to be more to do. But you are a 10%er. You don't quit. You don't back down. You don't surrender. You're pissed off about the life situation that you're in. You're tired of fucking dealing with it. You're realizing that you don't want this life anymore. You realize that you want better. And every single step that you take, you're going to realize, well, shit, I just took all these steps and I got this much better in my life. Man, I'm just going to keep taking steps because I'm going to keep getting better and better. I'm going to keep having a better fucking life. And yeah, there's going to be obstacles in my way, but fuck those fucking obstacles. I'm going to figure it out too. And every single time you go over, under, through an obstacle, it gets easier and easier every single time. That's my message for every single one of y'all here today. I appreciate y'all tuning in to Hip Hop Hour. Thursday, great episode. Like I said, hiphophour.net for any and everything Hip Hop Hour. Drop me a message over at hiphophour.net. Let me know what y'all thought about today's episode in general, or the specific topic that I just went over with y'all, or whatever tracks were on today's show that you liked or that you thought of and you wanted to make a comment on. Let me know. Like, share, follow, subscribe to not only Hip Hop Hour, but every single one of these great artists on all their platforms. hiphophour.net for all the details on everything, like I said at the beginning of the show. I appreciate the hell out of every single one of y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow on Free For All Friday. Hip Hop Hour is brought to you, as always, by Fight for Freedom Productions. Never stop fighting for your motherfucking freedoms. Harkos out.